Hi, I'm Kendall. I'm here at RHS Wisley in England today at their Boxwood Alternative Test Garden. So they noticed some Boxwood disease in 2006 and then Boxwood pests in 2014. And so they started to look for alternatives for boxwood in their gardens here. And this test garden is sort of a result of testing out what works well in their hot, dry summer climate and sandy soil here at Wisley. So if you have something similar or you're just curious what plants you might use as a boxwood alternative, specifically plants that can tolerate close clipping, check out this garden today. If you know anything about formal English gardens, they use a lot of boxwood historically to be able to clip them into different shapes. And there are both pests and diseases now that specifically attack boxwoods. So here at Wisley in around 2006, box blight showed up and they started spraying for it and treating for it. And then in 2014, the box tree moth and caterpillar showed up here. So they decided it's time to look for alternatives to boxwoods because there are both pests and diseases attacking them. They also take a lot of questions from viewers of their programs and visitors to their gardens about what to do about these pests and diseases in their gardens. So they started to do some experimenting, and this garden's kind of the result of that. So they don't say exactly when this garden was created, but they do say the box tree moth showed up in 2014, and this article that they have online was published in 2023, and the gardens already existed when this article came out, and they have a photo of it. It's been around long enough that they have eliminated some plants that don't work very well, and some of their criteria is that they can tolerate the weather, that they can cope with a high level of clipping, and it says the final plants were chosen for their vigor and their ability to cope with close clipping. They mention a few plants in this article, but I couldn't find all of them here. The ones that I could find were the Podocarpus nivalis and the Podocarpus chocolate box. So I will show you what those look like. They say there is one boxwood, Buxus sempervirens Bowles blue, that has survived in their landscape. And it looks like the picture of this is out in the gardens. So I'll walk around and see if I can find that later. There are a lot of interesting options in here, a lot of different leaf colors, and a lot of different genuses of plants, which I thought was really interesting. So I will show you some photos and some close-ups of these plants, and I'll do my best to capture all of them for you. So yeah, here is their boxwood test garden in its state as of September 24th, 2025, and hopefully this information is useful for you if you've been looking for an option for a boxwood alternative in your garden. hope that was useful for you. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Let me know if you've tried any of these or anything else that's a boxwood alternative that's working in your garden. I'd love to hear about it and what zone you're in and what kind of growing conditions you have. I think others could benefit from it the same way you can benefit from their test garden here at RHS Wisley. Thanks for joining me. I'll put a couple more videos here if you want to stick around. Hope to see you again in the next video soon. Bye.